That definitely hits the right spot every single time. Hello and welcome to another episode of Anything But Authentic, where I make crazy unique food that is anything but authentic. On today's episode, I'll be making rainbow sushi toast. Now this is a continuation of my sushi toast recipe, and I've been wanting to make this recipe for quite a while now, since this recipe is based off of rainbow roll and I absolutely love rainbow roll. But I kind of want to wait to make this recipe for Pride Month to show support for the LGBTQ community. It's a very easy, quick recipe that I'm pretty sure anyone could do, and I really loved how it turned out, and I hope you do too. Let's get started. Alright, first we're gonna start with making the crab salad. Like I said last time with the ASMR voiceover, if you like it with just imitation crab instead of crab salad, feel free to just use imitation crab. I personally like it with the crab salad simply because I'm using toast in this recipe, so it's gonna be a bit more dry, so adding a bit of that sauce in there really helps with the flavor and texture, and I think it's personally worth it. But if you like crab salad like I am, we're gonna start with that. So what I have here is around 4 imitation crab sticks. So what I'm gonna do now is peel it out and shred them into small pieces. It's very easy to do so. And then to it, I'm gonna add around 2 tablespoons of Japanese mayo. Just mix it around for a little bit, just so everything is mixed well and the mayo can blend in and act as a glue to all of the pieces. And then just set it aside. Now we're gonna move on to preparing the sashimi. So as you can see here, I have around like 1/3 of a pound of salmon, 1/4 of a pound of tuna, and 1/4 of a pound of yellowtail. Now, usually in a rainbow roll, you get thin slices of sashimi on top. However, when I was trying to test this with thin slices, what I find happen is that when I bite into it, sometimes, you know, the entire piece comes with it instead of just like the small piece that I bit into it. So what ended up working the best was to slice these into small cubes and just place them on top. That's from my personal experience. But if you just like it with slices, like I said, the world's your oyster. But if you just want to follow my method, what you want to do is just, you know, slice them not into thin pieces, like this thick, because like I said, we're gonna cube them, so we don't really need them to be super thin. And then again, it's around maybe like 1/4 inch thick. Alright, all the salmon's done, and I'm literally just gonna repeat this step for the rest of the fish. Alright, now we're gonna move on to making the avocado for the avocado toast. So what I have here is literally just 1 avocado that I'm just gonna cut it out and mash it up. Oh yeah, that looks good. Take out the pit, cut it in half, just separate them out. It's pretty easy. And then before we mash it, I typically like to add a little bit of furikake into my avocado toast. And since this is a sushi toast, it works perfectly. We're gonna add the furikake on top as well, but in my opinion, this adds like an extra layer of furikake, and I love furikake, so this works out just well. Just a little bit, like so, not too much. And just using a fork, just mash them. Alright, now let's put everything together. What I have here is literally just a piece of toast. So I'm gonna start with adding the avocado as a base layer. Just a small amount goes a long way. And then a little bit of the crab salad. And then we move on to the sashimi. Just 1/3 of the toast. Some salmon, then some hamachi. There you go. And then a layer of furikake on top. Then last but not least, just a couple of dashes of soy sauce. So what I usually like to do is, you know, use my finger, gonna cover the opening of the soy sauce bottle like this, just pour it, and you see that just a little bit comes out at a time like that. And there you have it. It's looking so good. I'm so excited to try it. Even though I've, you know, with testing and whatnot, I've had this for the last few days, but it's still, every time I eat it, it's still good. But, you know, let's see how this goes. Okay. That definitely hits the right spot every single time. I'm a sushi lover and this is definitely the perfect brunch for me. Like I would not mind having this every day or every weekend because it's just that good. Like I highly recommend you try it. It's basically a rainbow roll but on a toast and it's just perfect. Thank you for grubbing with me, Guber. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to support my channel. And I hope to see you here next time on Anything But Authentic.